For thousands of years, legends have told of lost continents hidden beneath the oceans. Some say a great land vanished beneath the Atlantic. Others speak of a forgotten realm under the Pacific. But what if there was another one? A sunken land stretching across the Indian Ocean. A place called Lemuria. Welcome to Quick Facts Verse, where we explore history's greatest mysteries one fact at a time. Today, we dive deep into the story of Lemuria, the lost continent beneath the waves. Let's begin in the 19th century. At that time, scientists were struggling with a puzzling question. Why were lemurs found in both Madagascar and India, but not in Africa or the Middle East in between? To solve this mystery, a zoologist named Philip Sclater came up with a bold theory. In 1864, he proposed that a massive landmass had once connected India and Madagascar. He named it Lemuria after the lemurs, of course. According to Sclater, this lost continent had sunk beneath the Indian Ocean, taking with it ancient species and civilizations. At first, this idea was taken seriously. Remember, this was before the theory of plate tectonics was widely accepted. Scientists back then were trying to figure out how animals and plants ended up on opposite sides of oceans. Lemuria seemed like a logical solution, but then something strange happened. The idea of Lemuria left the world of science and entered the world of mysticism, myth, and the paranormal. Writers, psychics, and occultists began to speak of Lemuria not just as a land bridge, but as a highly advanced ancient civilization. One of the most influential voices was Helena Blavatsky, founder of the Theosophical Society. In her books from the late 1800s, Blavatsky described Lemurians as a spiritually advanced people giants, with psychic powers, deep wisdom, and a connection to the divine. She believed Lemuria came before Atlantis, and that its fall was part of a cosmic cycle. Suddenly, Lemuria wasn't just about missing animals. It was about lost knowledge, ancient technology, and human evolution. Over time, others expanded on these mystical ideas. Some claimed Lemurians had crystals with immense energy. Others said they lived in harmony with nature and had abilities like telepathy or astral travel. Some even believed that Lemurians still exist hidden inside mountains, beneath oceans, or in underground cities like the legendary Telos beneath Mount Shasta in California. These beliefs aren't supported by mainstream science, but they've inspired books, documentaries, and entire spiritual movements. So, did Lemuria really exist? Let's look at what we do know. Modern science no longer supports the idea of a sunken continent in the Indian Ocean. The development of plate tectonics in the 20th century showed that continents move over time, but they don't just sink and disappear. That said, scientists have discovered microcontinents, fragments of land buried beneath the ocean floor. One example is Zealandia, near New Zealand. Another is a submerged landmass near Madagascar, sometimes called Mauritia. Could these be pieces of ancient Lemuria? Maybe not exactly, but they do show that Earth's geography is more complex than we once believed. And here's something else. In Tamil culture in southern India, there is a legend of a lost land called Kumari Kandam, a place said to have sunk beneath the sea long ago. Some scholars connect this legend to Lemuria, pointing out how similar the ideas are. Could it be that ancient people remembered something real and passed it down through myth? Like Atlantis and Mu, Lemuria exists in a strange place between history and legend. It may not be real in the way science defines reality, but it's very real in how it influenced culture, imagination, and human curiosity. After all, the idea of a lost paradise and advanced civilization wiped away by disaster is something that appears in myths all over the world. Whether it's the Bible's Garden of Eden, Plato's Atlantis, or the Hindu stories of ancient floods, we seem to be drawn to the idea that something powerful and beautiful once existed and was lost. So why does Lemuria matter? Because even if it never existed, the questions it raises still fascinate us. Could we have forgotten part of our own history? Is it possible that entire civilizations vanished without a trace? What secrets are still hidden beneath the oceans? And perhaps most importantly, why do we feel such a deep desire to rediscover something we've never truly seen? Lemuria may remain a mystery, But like all great legends, it continues to inspire explorers, scientists, storytellers, and maybe even you. Thanks for watching Quick Facts Verse. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the so you never miss our next journey into the unknown. And let us know in the comments, do you think Lemuria was real? Or is it just a myth wrapped in mystery? Until next time, stay curious.